What's up, everybody? Matt with Rock Dads here, where we try to help you rock business, play music, and be awesome. Today's topic is going to be the three foundational elements that you need to have for a digital business. There are a lot of different elements, a lot of different variables in owning your own business. Having a digital business, honestly, is one of the easiest ways to have a business. It's got the lowest overhead, the smallest barrier to entry when it comes to money, and it's skills that you can utilize regardless of whether or not you have a degree or a PhD or any kind of formal training. These are things that if you know how to do it, no matter the economy, you have the ability to generate income. So that's one of the reasons why we at Rock Dads really push for dads or individuals in general to go out, follow your passion, turn that into a digital business, and generate money on your own. No boss required other than yourself. So let's get into it. Three foundational elements to owning your digital business. The very first one that we need to talk about is your offer. Everything starts with your offer. Nothing can get to the next two stages without that. So defining your offer, defining what it is, what product, what service that you're going to provide to your audience is absolutely crucial. And it can come in many, many different forms. You yourself can be the service, whether that's offering your time and your expertise to coach and train somebody into doing something that is considered obviously a product or service. You can build something that can be a physical product that you can sell. And you can also do things like affiliate marketing where somebody else has the product and you're just promoting it and then you get a percentage of the sale. All of those are viable. All of those are most definitely ways to generate income in a digital economy. It's really just a matter of what's the best fit for you. So rather than anybody telling you like this is the easiest way to make money online and da 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 da. Okay, yeah, maybe, but at the same time, is it something worthwhile? Is it something that you're passionate about doing? Maybe not. Why not take something that you are passionate about and figure out how to work a business around it? It works a little bit better that way because you're more invested, you're more passionate about it, and it's something that you'll less likely give up on in the long run. Because again, nothing worth having doesn't take a lot of work, and this is still going to be a lot of work, but we're going to try to break it down into, again, its foundational elements so you understand at the very beginning what it is that you need to have in order to just get started. So the offer, absolutely, absolutely critical. The next piece of it is advertising. And I want to be very clear about that word. A lot of people, especially in the sort of groups and the communities that I'm in and I follow, advertising is a little bit of a, not a buzzword, but it's something to be wary of because the inclination for especially most new digital business owners is that advertising equates to spending money. I'm spending money before I'm making money, and a lot of people can kind of get a little wary about that and completely understand. It happened to me. I get it, but you don't have to spend any money. And we'll get to that in just a second. What I mean by advertising is this: getting your offer in front of people. That's it. That is your advertising. As long as you are using some sort of vehicle or vehicles, ideally, to get that offer in front of people, you are effectively promoting, you are marketing, you are advertising. Now, there's a lot of paid versions out there that you can go and do: Google ads, Facebook ads. Pick any social platform. There is an ad model for it that you can go down. I don't recommend at the outset that you, as a new digital business owner, utilize paid advertising. Okay. What I recommend you doing is using free advertising. Well, what is that? It's really just going onto your social platforms and posting to those warm audiences that you already have followers in. Ideally, you go and start with the one where you have the most followers. And if you don't have followers in a social media platform that you really want to utilize and resonates the most with you, then that's where you need to spend some time. we'll get into that in a completely different video because there's so many elements around that. But having platforms in order to promote your product is absolutely key. So again, you don't have to pay for any of that stuff. So let's kind of create a scenario around that. Let's say I'm an affiliate marketer and I have a link to a product that I use and I really like, and it's something that I want other people to be aware of and potentially find value in, and then therefore make a purchase. And then because of my promotion of it, I can get a kickback. All right. So rather than take that affiliate link that I would get from whoever the affiliate vendor is and spend a bunch of Google ad dollars or Facebook ad dollars towards it, I can just go to my Facebook group or join community Facebook groups and post within there the value of the product, how it's affected me or changed or made things better, solved the problem for me. And then, hey, if you would like to learn more or like to check the product out, here's the link. It may not seem at first glance as advertising, but that's exactly what it is. And once you start generating a little bit of revenue that way, then we can start looking at things like paid advertising. Because by that point, if you're paying attention and you're looking at which posts that you're doing are resonating with different audiences, looking at the words, looking at, if you have any images or anything like that, times day, there's a lot of analytics that go into it. But then you can take those analytics and put it towards paid advertising and get a little bit more bang for your buck. But at the outset, again, at the very beginning, I don't recommend that you go the route of paid advertising because there's entirely too many ways that you can do it absolutely free. And those are the ones that you need to go after in the beginning. So it's not as daunting as it may seem. It's really just getting in front of a camera, getting in front of a computer and writing out like this is the product, this is the benefit, this is how it's affected me, or how it's again solved the problem for me. And then here's a link for it. If you have questions, DM me, something to that effect. So it's not as complicated and as daunting as it may seem. But it is a foundational element. You have to be able to get it in front of people in order for people to know that you have an offer and to be able to potentially do the third part that you need. The third foundational element for creating an online business is the transaction. So being able to, once the person on the other end has seen the offer, has, through the ad, has seen the value of it, thinks that it's something that's going to solve a problem for them, there has to be some mechanism by which a trade is made or a transaction, whether that's time, whether that's money, whatever it is. There has to be that element there in order for an exchange to occur. Now, how does that happen? Well, in the case of, let's call it money, then it's some sort of payment platform. It's a Stripe, it's Square, it's something along those lines where you have your offer ready to allow somebody to fill out a form, put in their information, credit card information, whatever that looks like, and then pay you for that service. Now, for an affiliate marketing program, that's not as important. It's for those individuals out there that are starting your digital business through a service. You are yourself offering a service. In the realm of music, it could be offering, lessons, writing songs for people, whatever that looks like. You will need some sort of mechanism in order to make a transaction. Affiliate marketing is a little bit different in that most of that stuff is done on the back end, and through the affiliate manufacturer or the affiliate vendor, they take care of that, which is why your percentage of income from an affiliate purchase is usually a little bit less than what you would do if you were offering your own service or offering your own product. Again, all of them are good options, all of them, but you have to have certain elements in place in order to sort of complete the cycle. So having that ability to take the transaction obviously is one of those foundational elements. That's effectively it. So if you have those three things in place, you have the beginnings of an online business. And as you put your reps in with those things, you'll see little tweaks and things that you'll be able to do here and there to either make it easier for you, make it easier for consumer to be able to transact with you, make it easier for them to say yes. I mean, all these different things that will elevate your business and expand your business and scale your business. But if you don't have those three things at the very beginning in some way, shape, or form, then you're not going to be able to get started. So the very first thing that you need is your offer, and it needs to be well defined, and it needs to be targeted towards an audience that you perceive has a need for it, in order to really show value. Have advertising or have posts and media out there promoting the benefits of your offer, and then a way for people to transact, to say yes and say yes, I want that here. Take my money and let's go. If you have those things, you're well on your way to being successful in a digital business. Now, if you're still a little sort of wary about jumping into this, type strategy into the comments below, and you and I can set up a time to talk a little bit more. I'll give you 30 minutes free of time in order to cover your questions about what it is that you might be wary about in starting your own digital business. And maybe we can overcome some hurdles, and maybe we can get you on a path to freedom, both financially, freedom of time, and get you where you're really trying to go. So, offer, add, transaction. Remember that, and we'll see you in the next one.